The day Karen accused me of theft was the day she unknowingly picked a fight with someone who doesn't lose. Not because I'm dangerous, not because I'm sneaky, but because I'm a lawyer and a damn good one. I moved into Cedar Springs because I wanted peace. 2-story house, wraparound porch, quiet neighborhood, or so I thought. First week in, and I already had a self-appointed welcome committee. Her name was Karen Blonde Bob, pastel blouse, and an expression like she just smelled expired milk. "We take honesty seriously here," she said, as if I had walked in holding a bag of stolen goods. I smiled, offered her a coffee. She declined. "Caffeine gives me anxiety," she muttered, eyeing my house like it might collapse without HOA approval. She handed me a packet 10 pages of HOA rules, lawn length, trash bin placement, curtain color suggestions. I wish I was joking. And one line in bold, "Any financial misconduct will result in legal escalation." I remember chuckling at that ironic now first few weeks were fine quiet. I kept to myself, worked remotely, waved politely until the HOA meeting, a potluck/ambush hosted in the clubhouse complete with lukewarm potato salad and side-eyes. Karen ran it like a Senate hearing clipboard. Gavel, and that smug smirk that said, "I own this place." Then, mid-meeting, she dropped it. "We've had a financial anomaly, $600 missing from our HOA emergency fund. We suspect internal mishandling." Translation? Someone stole money, and by someone, she meant me, because I was new, because I hadn't yet bent the knee. I blinked. Did anyone actually check the logs? Silence. Someone coughed. Barb, her sidekick, glanced at me like I had pocketed the cash during dessert. Within 24 hours, the community chat exploded. "We've never had issues until now." Just saying, it's strange timing. Trust is so important here. Trust, they loved that word, used it like a knife. Next day, I found a flyer taped to my mailbox. "Attention. HOA funds compromised. Please be vigilant. Know your neighbors." No names, but it might as well have included a headshot of me. Karen didn't stop there. She walked her dog past my house twice as often, talked louder whenever she passed, made comments like, "Funny how some people don't respect community values." I didn't bite, not yet, because what Karen didn't know was that while she was playing HOA tyrant, I was quietly building a case. See, I've handled lawsuits nastier than her casseroles, and I don't swing until I'm ready to knock it out of the park. I documented everything: screenshots of the chat, copies of the flyers, doorbell footage of Karen and her concerned neighbors patrolling my yard like mall cops. And then came the cherry on top. She showed up on my porch, clipboard in hand, Doug and Barb flanking her like Walmart security. "We're offering you a chance to quietly return the money," she said. "No questions, no shame, just accountability." I blinked. "You're serious?" "You can slip it back in the Dropbox," Barb added like this was some 1950s church scandal. I smiled, stepped out, and said clearly, loud enough for the door cam to catch every word, "Accuse me again without evidence, and I'll see you in court. And Karen, I don't lose in court." They left faces tight like they'd just swallowed vinegar. Within the week, I filed defamation, emotional distress, and harassment. Attached were all the receipts, texts, footage, statements from 2 neighbors who later admitted Karen had warned them about me. Just in case. Her reaction? She called an emergency HOA meeting, claimed I was attacking the community, handed out envelopes labeled restitution fund. I opened mine and laughed. They were still trying to make me pay for money they couldn't prove was ever stolen. The lawsuit hit her mailbox 2 days later, served while she was out planting HOA-approved petunias. Her scream startled a squirrel out of a tree. Worth it. Court day was delicious. Karen strutted in like she was starring in Legally Blonde, Dictator Edition. But once the judge saw the evidence, the flyers, the group chats, the porch ambush, it took 5 minutes for the tone to shift. "So," the judge said, "you accused your neighbor of theft based on, what, intuition?" Karen blinked. It felt wrong. Sudden missing funds, and he's new. The judge cut her off. "You printed flyers, circulated rumors, and attempted coercion, without evidence. You've defamed this man. Congratulations." Ruling: $25,000 in damages, plus a mandatory written apology to be distributed in the same community chat with the subject line, "I was wrong." Karen's jaw hit the bench like a dropped plate barb looked like she wanted to evaporate. Doe studied the floor like it held the secrets of life. Me. I walked out. Smiling reporters were already outside. Someone had tipped them off when they asked for a comment. I simply said, "Next time accuse someone with evidence, not a clipboard and a grudge." The apology dropped that evening, signed, dated, and typed in Comic Sans, a beautiful touch since then. Nobody accuses me of anything. Karen's still on the HOA, but she skips meetings now and the flyers. They stopped altogether. Peace, it turns out, is possible. Sometimes you just have to fight for it with the law and a little bit of spite. Welcome to Cedar Springs, where even the HOA knows I'm legally untouchable.